We are live with Echo Flips. Today we're going to talk about how to make money on Amazon FBA. Just kind of a chill stream today. We got Christiana in the chat. We got Zedkiel. I don't know if I said that right. Good to see you. Good to see
Let's
you.
go.
DM Sorto. Let's go. Exactly.
Let's go. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving or a Turkey Day, whatever you want to call it. I love calling
Black
it
Friday
Turkey Day.
too. Black Friday.
Black Friday, yeah, crazy Black Friday. If you went into the stores, I hope you were safe, you know.
Did you survive?
Did you survive the Black Friday? I hope so.
Joji's
here. Let's go, Joji.
Get some Black Friday book deals.
Exactly. I wonder if Joji was hitting up some like Barnes and Noble sales and flipping some books. That'd be crazy.
I feel like he prefers Amazon sellers.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
He likes the Amazon sellers that get into her pricing worse. That's what he likes.
Have you ever bought from Barnes and Noble, Seth?
I don't think I've ever bought from Barnes and Noble.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
It's actually a few times, yeah. It's actually like not a bad source.
I saw they had Lego.
Yeah, they do have Lego. They have like toys, all types of different stuff. What is Jojo saying?
LOL, I didn't, but I should have. I prefer Amazon Goodwill sellers. Ooh, so like the store, basically.
Yeah. That's smart because like the employees, they probably don't care. Like they're not making the money, you know?
Yeah, they just follow orders. It's not their livelihood. They don't want to get everything out of it.
Also,
that's why I'm not like
them for free.
Concerned. What's that?
I was just saying Goodwill's getting them for free too.
Yeah. That's kind of like why I'm not concerned about like, oh, Goodwill sells on Amazon or like they resell their stuff. Like we're talking about like minimum wage to like slightly above minimum wage employees. Like they don't care about this the way that we do. There's going to be a lot of stuff that goes in between the cracks there.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
makes it harder, but
yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, yeah, I haven't bought. I don't do too much book flipping. When I did it, I was doing mainly Amazon to Amazon flips, so just buying from Amazon and then selling back on Amazon. But I can imagine that's probably a really good source.
I'm curious how Goodwill provides invoices when they get counterfeit IP claims. I'm sure they don't.
Yeah.
They don't have invoices.
They don't have anything.
They have a big company though, so maybe that counts for something.
Yeah.
They're going to sue the hell out of you if you suspend us.
Yeah. Well, Amazon, it's like I mean, if you make them enough money, they'll just kind of
right.
As long as your account is overall in good standing, you'll be fine, you know.
Yeah, and they also merch fulfill too, so like I don't think they FBA stuff. So it's not like their inventory is seized, you know. So if they got suspended, the account would just be suspended.
Yeah, then they could just sell it in their stores. Not a big deal, you know.
Or instead of the Goodwill Georgia, they sell it in the Goodwill Florida store.
Yeah, or they just toss it to the bins and somebody has a field day.
Yeah. Jose, hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, man. I hope you had a good one. Thanksgiving was like really relaxed this year. It was really nice. We usually like me and my wife will like go to one family and then try to go to another family's Thanksgiving in the same day, which is a bit hectic. We decided to just go with one family this year.
Yeah, that sounds pretty chill. I pretty much had 2 Thanksgivings.
You did.
But yeah, but it was a chill day. I kept on thinking about like, oh, I'm missing on so many deals. But you know, I mean, most people are doing this for, you know, their family and well-being and things like that. So, you know, you got to take some time off. I'm not saying you specifically, Seth, but like, I'm just saying like,
you're just talking straight to me.
Yeah. I'm just saying like, you know, we work hard at this business so we can enjoy other stuff. For me, it's like, dang, like I just want to work. You know what I mean?
I feel that way a lot. I have to like intentionally take days off or like afternoons off or mornings off.
And then you don't like it because you're like, in my stand, I'm lacking. You know what I mean? There was some leads posted in the Discord. This and that. It's like, dude, like, I missed out on $2,000 because I didn't buy the item or whatever. But I don't know if that happens to you, Seth.
Well, yeah, I mean, like if you don't source, you don't you miss out on deals. Like there's always opportunity cost to everything. But like there's opportunity cost the other way too. Like if you're sourcing, you miss out on family stuff, you miss out on fun things or quote unquote fun things.
Yeah. The time away always like makes you think, or at least for me, it makes me think like a bit like bigger picture.
Yeah.
Because like when you're in it and you're like doing stuff day to day, like whether it's sourcing, buying, prepping, whatever task it is, you're doing stuff for social, whatever it is, you kind of get lost in like, oh, I need to do this, and you never really take a step back and realize like, oh, I can actually improve this, or just change this slightly, and I'll literally have like 5 times the results.
I always get the best ideas whenever I take like an afternoon off or something. Like 2 hours into it, I'm just like writing all these ideas down in my note.
Yeah.
Like I had this great idea today that I started doing this afternoon. Like when I'm restocking my items, like why don't I just go into Inventory Lab, ASIN profitability, and actually like look at what my ROI was, my profit was before restocking it, and like check my return rate, do all those things, and then actually try to keep the ones that I have the most profit in stock. Like kind of obvious idea, but like that could really help. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a major key.
Yeah, I haven't been doing that well at all. I feel like I just keep restocking new ASINs and then I'm not like putting the ones that I have back in stock, which is a problem. That's a big problem.
Yeah, that's wild, because the thing is like if you theoretically like say month 1 of Amazon, you have like 5 ASINs that you found that are like pretty good products. You're making like 5K in revenue. And then you just kept those same products, but then added 5 more ASINs, and then say you got another 5K in revenue. You're gradually going from 5K sales months to 10 and then 15 because you just slowly build the catalog. So yeah, I really see that.
And of course, like some of them aren't going to be good, but like you still do need to restock the ones that like are good.
Yeah.
Like stuff does fall off. Joji. Any experience with wholesale? I have not done legitimate wholesale, no.
I've opened like 3 accounts, but I haven't even like looked at price sheets, anything like that. There's just so much opportunity in OA. Like in my opinion, if you're not like, if you are making above 10K profit a month with OA, I think you should start to dabble in wholesale because it just makes sense. But if you're not, just keep on doing OA, because like I know there's some people that go straight into wholesale. It also depends on your situation. I think most people don't have that much capital. And they're also with wholesale, they say, oh, you can start wholesale with 5K. Yeah, you can, but there's some other dude that's spending 20K and he's getting a 40% discount while you're only getting a 10%.
Right? Or there's Jake and he's spending like 250K. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Big fish in wholesale, and he's not even like the biggest fish at all. Like there's some massive people. OA gets very competitive. I mean, when you don't have money in wholesale, it's very competitive, I've heard, but I guess I'm not the expert in it.
I think that response is really like you buy stuff and the price tanks, and like I think you should just buy items where it's not like finding it profitably is hard for other people. So let's say you're going after other brands like Nintendo, you're going after just like random brands. Like there's this one like I believe it's for like tennis, it's called Head. Like there's that brand does sell and it resells, and it's like you can make money on it, but nobody talks about it. Like you go after things that the cook groups aren't looking at, and all of a sudden your leads don't brick and you're not competing with a ton of people. I also love like slower movers where you're literally competing with like 3 other people, and say like in my mind, your entire job with Amazon is to hop on the listing and then get a sale. So if you could buy one of an item and then hop on that listing and sell it and make $40 and just find more of those, I mean, like that's I'm just saying, like, you can do whatever you want, but I think OA is as competitive as you want it. Like, say you run stuff from Nike.com, yeah, that stuff's gonna brick, right? Like, there's gonna be, say, I don't know, like on a Pegasus, like 100+ sellers, right? And then it's not really gonna be profitable anymore. Well, if you go after a brand that is a little bit harder to get ungated at, right? You got to do a little bit of digging. Maybe use discounted gift cards, coupon codes,
Get
like
tax
things like that.
exempt.
Get tax exempt. Thank you, Seth. You're gonna build a huge moat, and other people can't even like they can compete with you, but a lot of other people are gonna put in that work. So then you get these items that don't tank. I think that's the other side of OA people don't see because they're all like obsessed with just selling like the same stuff.
And then another part of that OA gets very competitive that I do want to touch on is like there are certain listings that are just like very fast movers that the normal price of it is just going to be 22% ROI. And like a new seller will come in there when it's like 60% ROI and then it tanks to 22%. They're like, oh my gosh, it tanked. But like maybe that's the purpose of that listing. Like that listing is a fast moving listing. It's pretty easy to get. Like it's just a consistent 20% ROI. And like it's on something like Cody was saying, it's just a bit too easy to get ungated, too many eyes on Nike, too many eyes on these cliche brands that a lot of sellers go after. Just like really go after something that like Discord groups aren't talking about, that people on social media aren't talking about. Like there's thousands of brands out there and like many of them sell very, very well, or at least have some ASINs that sell well.
Like
I mean, nothing wrong with wholesale, but I mean,
yeah,
like wholesale is just if you have to buy really deep on a lot of stuff. And so like if you can't buy OA correctly, then like the margin for error with wholesale is even bigger. So
I completely agree, Seth. That's the thing. Like, I feel like if you can't, like I'm not saying any specific person could or couldn't succeed doing like going straight into wholesale. There's tons of people that just start out just with wholesale. But I think OA really gives you the foundation of like reading Keepa, so then you can ease into wholesale. Like I've seen so many people where it's like, oh yeah, I did OA, and then they kill it at wholesale because they know how to read the data. But OA is kind of just like it's like you got the training wheels on in a way for wholesale, right?
And that's kind of how it goes. Like if you look at all the business models, that's kind of the progression. Like first you're starting with thrifting and like maybe you're buying used books and you're paying $1 per book. And like the idea most of the time is to 6x your money. Like there's a lot of room for error there. Like at worst, your room for error is turning $2 into $4. Like you still 100% ROI. And then you move on to retail arbitrage and you're still finding 200% ROIs, 100% ROIs, 70% ROIs. And your room for error is less and less there, but it's still pretty big. And then it kind of progresses to online arbitrage. And depending on how much time you put into finding your leads, it gets less and also better hourly as well, because you're kind of using your money to make more money.
Yep.
And as you get better and better, like wholesale is a great way to like, it's probably great hourly once you're good at it. And once you have those skills and once you have the money too.
Exactly. I think, like when people say I want to get into wholesale, I immediately think like they just want to they think getting into wholesale will get them more money quicker. That's how I at least see it, because they think, oh, that's the next step. I just need to get there right away. But it's like you have to learn the basics first. Also, you can do OA and still get mass quantity of certain items. Like if you find like a Walmart product where you're spending say $8, and you make $1 on it, and then you it sells extremely fast, and you buy 200 units of that. I mean, that is a way to make money. Not saying that is the best margins ever, but you can kind of do like you can move mass volume, still make a lot of money volume wise with OA. It's just a bit different, and your lead times, like, so you're buying stuff from Walmart, your lead time's super short.
Shame is saying, I'm having a hard time getting ungated for brands.
Yeah.
Which, so, like what? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so just the basics. You can use eSpay. If you have trouble, like, I don't know if you have trouble doing the process or just finding what sites, but I'll just tell you the sites. If you need a video where it shows you the entire process, I can link that to you in the DMs if you want. Or I can just link it in the description. But eSpay is really good for like apparel. You can get pretty much all the apparel brands there. I mean, Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Under Armour, New Balance, things like that. All those are really good. And Kohl's is extremely good for pretty much everything else. Like, they have tons of toys. They have really, like, Kohl's has tons of stuff. Another thing too is like the site itself just works for ungating a lot of the time. Like Lego, want to know how to get ungated in Lego? You literally buy 10 of a keychain on Lego.com that's on Amazon. That's literally it. A lot of sites are like that too.
I wonder if Dove, you can just get ungated from Dove. Like, you probably could. Like, I've never bought from Dove, but I mean, Amazon wants an authorized distributor. Like, I think Dove is an authorized distributor for Dove.
Oh yeah, maybe try. I would try. There's no like guaranteed way to.
At worst, you return the item.
Exactly. I like, even if they deny you. Like, I've had before where I submit an invoice from like a distributor. Like, oh yeah, another one for toys. EE distribution. The lead time's a little bit longer, right? But EE distribution's really good for toys. I've submitted an invoice from EE and they denied me. And I just had to keep on resubmitting it. And that's an actual distributor. I'm not saying you have to go, like, you don't have to go through a distributor, right? But how do I put this? Like, just keep submitting. A lot of the times, like, if you submit it 7 times, there's going to be some guy that just hits the button at Amazon and you're going to get approved.
And in my experience, it's only ever taken 2 times for me. For ungating, like, it usually doesn't take that long either.
I've done as many as 7, and then they just let me through.
Yeah,
and it was like the invoice was like bad, like I was like, this probably won't work. Like, it was like a really janky Kohl's invoice that got printed out wrong or had other stuff on the invoice, and they still let me through.
Yes, got approved for McGraw-Hill on the 6th try.
Exactly.
Nice, exactly.
I tried like 5 times. Yeah, and you try 5 more times. No, just kidding. I mean, you could try a different invoice, or you just keep on submitting, and they might eventually let you through.
Made a huge difference listing $100 books that yeah. I mean, those are the best books for you, probably. Like, those high ASP books are the best.
Yeah. Also, the other people being gated is a huge barrier to entry, so that helps.
Yeah, like, if you can just figure this out with this brand, you can do it with other brands, and a lot of people aren't going to want to deal with it. So it's just nice competitive edge if you can just get ungated. But at worst, just return it.
Yep, just return it. That's I'm gonna shamelessly say I've returned over $3,500 worth of stuff that I used to get ungated to retailers. I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
Have you ever created your own listings? I have not. We were talking about private wholesale before, and I was going to get into Amazon at the very start with private label. And I did not realize how complicated the process was. Not a good way to get started with Amazon. That's why we're kind of saying, you should maybe do like online arbitrage or retail arbitrage before wholesale, because it's kind of hard. Like, I don't even know if I would want to go through with private label. Like, it's just hard.
Yep.
It's actually good if you think about it. Provides enough friction that most people will just quit.
Exactly.
Competitive edge.
The more barriers, the better. That's where the money's at. The money's in the stuff that the people don't talk about.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably a really good competitive edge if you could figure out how to sell restricted items. Like, that would be really good. I have not put enough effort into trying to do that, but I'm sure there's a way that you could do it.
Like, I don't know how to get hazmat, and I think a lot of people are just like, you have to get accepted into the program, so it's kind of like the Amazon lottery, right? But like hazmat prints money. There's so many things from retail. You just make like $2, but you move like 200 units. Just hazmat, MF. Like, I was like, this is insane. But if you're not in the program, tough luck, buddy.
Tough luck.
Like,
Gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I want to get in that program. Really, I think that would be such a cook. Like, such a great opportunity.
But nope, you're stuck selling seeds.
Yep, just random stuff. It's so wild. My family was like, "Oh, you used to just like sell shoes, and now it's like we got like all random stuff, seeds, butt cream." You know what I mean? Like
Sell the weird
lotion,
stuff. Why not?
deodorant, like just like random stuff now.
The weird stuff prints.
Exactly. That's what's up. Oh yeah, we already read Churchy's comment.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
just a little...
the weird stuff. What's the weirdest thing you've ever sold, Cody? Like in a general, you don't have to say
Just
the
like-
item, but like, I'm trying to think. I don't even know what my weirdest thing is.
I don't like. It depends. And the weirdest thing I've saw somebody else sell was like, there's this dude on YouTube. His name's Part-Time Picker, and he would always find brand new dead stock, like vintage underwear, like a set of 3 of vintage underwear. He would sell them for like $70 on eBay.
It's so weird.
And they were like brand new in the pack. That's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. Most of the stuff I've sold is pretty. It's just like stuff that's like a consumer, like something that you'd use, or nothing too wild.
One of the first things I sold on Amazon, I think I found like a vintage Playboy magazine at the bins. It was like $40. So I definitely sent that in.
You sold it?
Sold it.
Nice.
Sold quick too.
Helping the people out in every way possible, Seth.
Everywhere possible. Their choice, not mine. I'm currently selling men's diapers. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Weird. Like, who thinks to sell men's diapers? Like, Jose does, and a couple other people probably. But
if it makes money, if the data looks good, we buy it.
Exactly. We buy data, not products. LOL, I love that guy. He would also sell rat poison and vintage perfume. I've sold vintage perfume.
The vintage perfume market go crazy.
Like, let's just search that on eBay real quick. Like, just look at some of the sold comps. I'm gonna pull it up on the
It's like a fun.
I don't think I can't spell cologne. How do I spell cologne? Coglogne. All right, here we go.
Dude, I couldn't spell it either.
I just guessed. All right, so here. Oh, I'm definitely spelling that wrong. There we go. Cologne. All right, let's filter by sold. And filter by highest.
Yeah.
I want to see the highest. Yeah. Oh! 10K. Is that money laundering?
I don't know.
Oh, they relisted it. Oh, make offer.
Sad. You madman. That's 1K come up right here.
Come on.
You absolute mad lad. Yeah, the perfumes go wild.
There's money and stuff that people are a little ashamed to buy in person. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I have a few products like that right now. Where it's like, why would they buy this? And then I figure out, oh, that's why. You know. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I don't even realize what the product is. Like you just look at the data and you're like, oh, I didn't expect like 50 of this weird thing to show up in my door, you know?
Yeah, it's just like at your door. Like your girlfriend's like, why did you buy like 50 men's diapers?
You know.
I'm having trouble.
Having a little bit of trouble after Thanksgiving, you know?
We could all use some men's diapers after Thanksgiving. I'm kind of surprised there's not more like higher solds. I mean, like this is a lot of money, but like
oh, there's Gucci. Okay, Chanel. Some of the Chanel stuff goes crazy. Well, this is only for the past 90 days too.
yeah.
And you did vintage. So like if you do like if you just did cologne, I bet you get a lot more results.
And I'm also on men's.
Men's, yeah. See, now we're getting a lot more stuff.
Offer declined.
That's Elon Musk thing.
He turned down my offer.
Seth's just, we do a little bit of trolling here.
I'm surprised he doesn't have the auto decline on.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Wow, this guy's like on his phone.
See, this is why we really resell, just to make enemies with eBay sellers, because we're the superior Amazon sellers. No, I'm just joking.
Why don't they have auto deny on? I haven't figured that out yet.
That's funny. I like that they like instantly rejected it.
Yeah, like he was literally on his phone like right now.
Maybe it's a team, you know?
Yeah.
Never know.
He has VAs like sitting there at the computer. Auto deny. All right, how about this though?
Oh man.
Men's diapers.
I'm scared, Seth.
Why? Vintage or
my cop for the personal. No, I'm just
What's that?
I'm just joking right now.
Oh,
I said might pick up for the personal.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh
Vintage adult diapers.
For the people who really want the finest in
there's a
boys' diapers for their kids. Ew.
Quoting that one, it's like, what is it, like 2008 movie Robots? See you need, fill a needs.
See you need, fill a need. What a nice diaper.
Yeah, see a need, fill a need. Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow.
That is
94% positive feedback. Ooh, let's get some drama here. There's gonna be some good stuff here. They just have one negative.
Oh, they just have one.
Not a duffel bag. Took forever to receive item. It's bad quality. It's also the size of a shower or a toiletry bag, not a duffel bag. Misleading. Leading. Beware. Wow.
See, Seth, I always think like who's the type of person to leave that, you know?
A good customer.
I really
I like looking at sellers' bad feedback sometimes. You get some drama. Instead of watching TV shows at night, I just look at
look at Amazon reviews.
Yeah,
and bad feedback.
Voice. I got a negative feedback a couple months ago, and it inspired a reel for me. They left a feedback saying that they found it at Walmart $50 cheaper, and like that was definitely an auto remove, but like I could tell they were like fuming.
That's
Like their
so
phone are
that's so
destroyed.
funny.
See if I can find the feedback. If I could zoom in the right way,
Like
I'll see if I can.
the thing is when they leave those like comments, it's like you literally put in zero effort to look elsewhere, and then you get mad you overpaid.
Right. Where is
Nobody gets mad when they overpay and it's wholesale though. Like imagine somebody's getting an item like half what it costs and they're selling it for double, but they're doing it wholesale. Nobody gets mad about that. Just think it's funny. What are you looking at, Seth?
I'm just cracking up because I'm not gonna show my feedback because my feedback's so bad. If I go under negative, I have so many
Yeah.
cross outs. It's actually
Yeah,
ridiculous. I've had so many crossed out.
you don't have to do that, Seth. I can I kind of want to just like some really bad customer reviews.
Like I probably have like 10 plus like 1-star crossouts just because for a while I was selling items without like all the components used acceptable, and customers didn't like that. They did not like that, so not doing that anymore. But yeah, on that note, we'll probably wrap up pretty soon here. Any last questions? What are you up to the rest of the night, Cody?
I'm gonna really just be prepping most of the night. I'm trying to hit my goal of 400 units a day. Very far away from that. It's a lot of units a day.
400 units a day.
Yeah, that's what I want to be able to process. So far I've been doing 100 units a day pretty consistently, like a little bit over 100. But it's like buying and like a lot of it I'm sending it to myself because it's a lot of lower dollar items that just doesn't really make sense sent to the prep center. But I think if I combine sending items to the prep center and then prepping stuff myself, I think it could it's a process, but I'll eventually get to that goal.
Yeah. You just want to be very far away from things going wrong.
Yeah, that and like just I mean it's kind of like a journey because like I'm not really looking at the sales like I'm like okay, I just need it to grow. I just need to sell a lot more than I'm selling now. And I was like, okay, let's just do this arbitrary goal and try to work there. And I mean, that's what we're doing. My goal right now is really units. Obviously, I care about profitability too. Like, I want to make money. But my main goal right now is just trying to hit the unit goal and then scale, Because if you're moving 400 units a day, right? And then say even if it's $10 a unit on the low end, which is like extra, that's literally everything small and light.
$10 a unit?
I mean, like my bad. The sales price would be $10.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's a 4,000 sales day. But like overall, like you're gonna be selling things that are $50, $60 too.
Right.
So say your ASP is $40, and then you're moving 400 units a day. You literally have a 16K sales day every day. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get on right now.
Yeah. Kevin, good to see you. How's Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was good for us. Cody had 2 Thanksgivings. I had 1 Thanksgiving. I had 1 good Thanksgiving. What about you? Did you get to see family there, or do you have family in the area there? Enrique, good to see you.
Welcome. Thanks for showing up, Enrique and Kevin. Kevin's got a really great YouTube channel.
He always has the best thumbnails. You get to see like,
oh really?
Like he always has like the item that he sourced and like how much profit he has. Sales numbers yesterday. I feel like I had a good day yesterday.
I don't know. I'd have to see. I think it was above 3K. I don't know specifically. I could check, but it's definitely above 3K. I know some people had some crazy days, like Side Hustle Experiment. He had like a 7K day or something. I think he was almost 7K.
They were all right for me.
Zeth.
Yeah, it's I feel like Black Friday is a great opportunity to sell stuff, but like if your inventory quality at that point isn't on point, like you're like you could sell more another day, like easily. It's all about like the inventory quality, like that you
exactly.
have.
Like even
really
if it's
day, but
yeah, exactly.
even if it's what?
I was just thinking, like, even if it's Q4 and you're like, oh man, sales volume's going up. Like, say there's a seller that has only $1,000 in inventory that's at FBA.
Oh
And there's
goodness.
another seller that like it's just a normal day in like I don't know, like October or something like that. Like you know, like yeah, yeah, exactly. That's better. Like July, right? And they have $100,000 worth of inventory at FBA. Chances are, even if it's Q4 for the guy and he only has $1,000 worth of inventory, like Q4 doesn't make you just explode in sales. Like you have to have inventory.
Yeah,
it
like
does, but
my spring was basically my Q4 because I was leveraged super hard.
Yeah.
Like I just had a ton in inventory. I did have a good Black Friday though. Everything checked out. Good inventory quality, good velocity. But
yeah,
I think we're gonna head off now. Thank you guys for hanging out. Good to see everyone in the chat. We'll probably be back on Monday with the live streams just about every single day. Thank you guys so much for coming. Check out Echo Flips' channel and have a good rest of the weekend. Take care, guys.
great. Bye, friends.